Welcome to the review of the DripX white paper. Now we know in a few days DripX will be launching. It's been long awaited and anticipated. So I wanted to do the review of the white paper, ensure that you understand what's going to happen and what the protocol entails. Now, as always, it is impertinent that you do your own research. DYOR, I know you've heard it many times. It is your responsibility. If you get into the protocol and have no idea what's going on, or you one of them type of people that are asking them crazy questions in the Telegram group because you were just too lazy to read or watch a video, that is 100% your fault. Sink, your fault. You swim on your back, do whatever, 100 breaststroke, that is 100% you. KRS-ONE, knowledge reigns supreme over nearly everyone. Do your part. Let's go through. Let's engage. DripX fundamentals. DripX is designed with a clear goal to make its token more valuable by reducing supply, creating buying pressure through smart contracts, and attracting users through interesting incentives. This paper explains the main features of the DripX system, focusing on staking, managing the availability of tokens, constant buying and burning, and its connection with the value of WDrip. That's what I'm saying. This is why it's so important to know exactly what's going on. Now, I'm going to go through it. I'm not going to go through everything. I'll have the link in the description, and it's 100% your responsibility to go through it fully so you can understand. And then if you go through it and you still have questions, that's different. Then you go to the Telegram group and you ask the question. It's just that simple. Okay. Staking for big rewards. DripX allows users to earn big rewards by staking their tokens for a certain period. The longer they stake, the more they earn, mimicking the idea of saving in the bank. During this time, users can't sell their tokens, reducing the number of DripX available and making it more valuable. Controlling the token availability. DripX manages the number of available tokens by keeping the liquidity pool small. Stakers lock up their tokens, and as a result, there's less available for buying and selling. This strategy enhances the impact of the buy and burn approach, pushing the token price higher and permanently removing the tokens from circulation. The buy and burn from the miners. Now, the DripX miners, through automated process, continually buy and burn the tokens. This ongoing process makes DripX rare over time. The decentralized approach ensures transparency with users executing public functions and making the system secure. Now, the decentralized approach ensures transparency with users executing public functions, making the system secure. The daily reduction in mining rewards every day. Please understand this. Every single day throughout the day, the amount of DripX that can be mined is reduced, making it more expensive over time. Please understand that. I cannot stress this enough. This is like a more frequent version of Bitcoin's halving, contributing to a rising cost of production and scarcity. Then there's, of course, the key fundamentals, the buy and burn pressure, staking boost, the burning the supply, and increasing difficulty. Now, the WDrip leverage play. DripX is like a bet on the value of WDrip. As WDrip becomes more valuable globally, the value of the DripX is expected to grow. The fixed ratio of the increasing difficulty in mining link DripX to BNB, creating a dynamic system that responds to the market changes. So in summary, DripX offers a straightforward and decentralized system using innovative methods to increase scarcity, demand, and value. Then by combining staking, controlling the token availability, ongoing buying and burning, and tying itself to WDrip, DripX stands out as a unique project in the world of decentralized finance. But wait, L7. What about Drip? Here we go. The guide breaks down the ins and outs of WDrip, focusing on how Drip and WDrip work together to amp up your value. We're going to show you some smart moves turning Drip into WDrip. I'm going to show you an example here as well, and how it can help you snag some profits through strategic trading. Liquidity boost. The boost of the liquidity for the WDrip and DripX starts by using BNB to get your WDrip. Then use your W drip to get some DripX. This helps increase the worth of both W drip and DripX. Now you have the drip to W drip, the drip to W drip swap. You can easily change drip into W drip at a 1-to-1 ratio. Keep in mind, there's a 10% fee on drip, as we already know. So if W drip is worth 20 cents and your drip is at 10 cents, swapping drip to W drip can be a savvy move for potential profits. So let's go ahead and take a look at that now, since we just covered that. So I will have the link in the description. You have AI drip right here, aidrip.xyz. So like L7, yeah, I have some drip in my wallet that I have sitting there. Come up, click on how many you want to convert. And what's going to happen is it's going to go from drip to W drip. Well, L7, why would I want to do that? One, you want to use that for DripX. Two, now you have the ability to move from wallet to wallet, from chain to chain. So say you had 7 drip accounts before and they were in 7 different wallets. But before, when you moved it, you would incur a 10% fee on everything. So now what you can do is come in here, wrap it. What you would do is just hit swap and it'll wrap it for you. Then you'll have, I would have 32. Well, like it says here, because the price difference sees 111, 123. So I would come out with the 2902 drip, W drip tokens. Then I can take it and move it to another wallet, incurring no tax. Please overstand. That's why you want to do it. And then say I wanted to do it and move it to another chain. I can move it from BNB, or excuse me, Binance blockchain to Pulse, to ETH, to AVAX. It has the ability to move now thanks to W drip and or AI drip.xyz. Okay, let's go back to the white paper. So we don't want to make it too long. Grabbing opportunities. Be smart with your moves. If you can buy drip at a lower price and turn it into W drip at a higher value, you found an opportunity to make some extra profit. Arbitrage. It's about playing the market right, boosting the value together. The dance between drip, W drip, and DripX creates a win-win situation. Burning DripX makes both W drip and DripX more valuable. It's like a cycle that benefits everyone. It's all about the COP, that circle of prosperity. Wrapping it up, DripX is a playground for value boosting moves. Understand how drip, W drip, and DripX work together, and you'll be in prime position to make the most out of your dynamic system. This is why I'm saying it's so important that you understand what's going on. You want yourself to be in the best position. Okay, let's keep on going through. So next up is the virtual mining. Mining DripX. Harness the power of BNB, one of the world's largest cryptocurrencies, to mine DripX tokens. At its core, DripX is designed to empower individuals with the freedom to transact and control their finances as they see fit. Then it goes into the mining process. Like I say, I'm going to go through. It's your responsibility. Choose your path. You can do the single miner, batch miner, or miner ladder. Like, what do you mean? Okay, you can come in and you say, you know what, L7, I just have enough funds for one miner. Okay. Well, you know, L7, I want to do 10 miners and for these specific dates. That's what they're going to do, called the batch mining. You can do up to 100 miners at the same time. Then you're like, well, no, I want to do a ladder. So you can have, say you're going to create a ladder, say, well, I want to have one come out every day of the month, starting from launch day. So you can have one come out on the 22nd. Well, you want to go out a little bit of days. You say you go out 90 days. So you have one come on day 90, day 91, day 92, day 93, 90. You set it up however you want to do it. You can do it on the first of the month, each month, or the first and the 15th, whatever. This is where it comes into you designing your strategy. Get your stuff together, sit down, put it on paper, and design it the way you want to do it. Next up, the parameters for mining. The number of days. Please understand, listen closely. The number of days. Choosing a mining period ranging from 8 days as a minimum to 280 days, influencing the DripX you receive at the end of your miner. Please understand. So if you come in and say, okay, well, I'm just going to go with 9 days, you probably get, we'll just use a ratio, you probably get 2, we'll just use a ratio of 1 to 10. You'll probably get 2. No, well, yeah, you get 2 DripX tokens, compared to me coming in and I'm going to go for the 280 days. Well, I'm going to get 10 tokens. So of course, the longer you stake or the longer you mine for the amount of days, the more you're going to receive in DripX tokens. The mining power. Specify the power of your miner, determining both the daily RPX yield you're going to receive and excuse me, the cost of the miner. Then this, please understand this right here. Every day, there's only going to be 150 billion tokens per day to ensure a balanced distribution. It's not going to be an unlimited number, say a million people want to get in and there's just oodles of tokens. No matter how many people get in, it's going to be a cap of 150 billion tokens a day. Please understand. Okay, mining bonuses, early adoption amplifier. A bonus starts at 10% and gradually decreases to 0 over 350 days. Let me ensure that you understand it. Okay, listen closely. Day 1, DripX launches on the 22nd of February. So everybody that came in on the 22nd of February are going to get that 10% bonus. And then as you go out from the 22nd of February to the 22nd of March and so on and so on and so on, that 10% is going to go down to 0. So the next day, on the 23rd of February, it may be 9.99 because it's going to take 350 days to get to 0. So it encourages early participation. So you want to get in where you fit in the beginning. The D rank bonus. The D rank bonus is assigned D rank, determine your bonus rewards, promoting the ecosystem growth. The bonus starts at 3,500 DripX extra per power miner that starts after you. So everybody that comes after you are going to give you a little bit of boost. Please understand. Mining power explained right here. The mining power dictates the daily DripX yield or the miner cost, creating a balance between the rewards and the expenses. Now there's a penalty. Here it is. It's you came in on day 1 on the February 22nd of 2024. You made a 30-day miner and it pays out on we'll just go with the 23rd of March. And you see it in there, it says it's done. You fail to go in there and claim your royalties. So what happens is you get a 7-day grace period. So from the 23rd of March through the 30th of March, you have to get your royalties out. And like it says here, claim within the 7-day grace period to avoid the penalties. Late claims incur decreasing percentages or loss. Now, if it's anything like DripX, it can go all the way down to 1%. Listen, if you're putting your money in, why the hell you don't want to get your money out? This is not a set it and forget it. There's going to be no reminder unless you put a reminder on your phone that bing, ding, 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 ding. Hey, you have a reminder that's coming due today. Okay, don't say you didn't know. All right, next up, the BNB distribution, the mining. DripX is mined by combining BNB and time. This guide breaks down the BNB distribution strategy, crucial for the success of the DripX ecosystem. Okay, we're going to go through this. Break it down to the last compound. Let's see how the distributed BNB is divided into 3 parts, each serving a specific role in the ecosystem. Okay, 67% for DripX purchases and burning. Chunk, the largest chunk, 67% goes to a smart contract that buys DripX from the market using the WDrip on PancakeSwap v3. Also bought DripX's burn, making DripX scarcer over time. It's going to be less and less tokens. 28% goes to the payouts. Of course, that's for us that have made a stake, or the miners. 28% is for the payout cycles, rewarding users based on the number of shares they have. Users get BNB as a reward, encouraging participation and community engagement. So what we're doing once we create the miner, at the end of the time, whatever your dividends in, you're going to be paid in BNB. Mm-hmm. And 5% for Genesis. The remaining 5% goes to the Genesis fund. The users should not have specific expectations for this fund. It may or may not be used for future development or community building activities, providing flexibility for future development. So pretty much don't worry about the 5%. It's whatever the dev team decides to do. Period. Well, what? No, it's none. Yeah. All right. The daily evolution model. I'm not going to go through all of this. I'm just going to do a couple of sentences and that's it, because these are some things that you really truly need to understand. The DripX protocol is designed to adapt and evolve over time, implementing a daily update mechanism that adjusts critical variables. This ensures that the protocol remains in its integrity, maintains its integrity and aligns with the ethos of scarcity, making it increasingly challenging and expensive to obtain DripX as time goes on. The variable updates. BNB cost for the miners. It's going to, so every day that you delay to get your miner, well, I'm going to wait and see what happens. Do that. So the BNB cost for miners increases by 0.08% daily based on the previous day, reflecting a gradual rise in the cost for miners. So on the February 22nd, when it launches, we'll just say it was $1 to get the miner. On the 23rd, it's going to be $1.08. Then the next day, continue on up every single day. Matter of fact, let me pull up my calculator here. So if it was $1, 0.08%, well, it's going to go up 0.0008 the next day. And then the next day is going to be more expensive and more expensive and more expensive. And then soon it'll be $2 to do that same miner. Then $3 to do that same miner over time. Next is the DripX mineable per day. This is going to decrease by 0.35% daily based on the previous day. This is what I'm saying, folks. You have to understand these different variables, because you can be like, well, wait a minute, I got a miner in February and it cost this much, and I got this, but then I got one in April and it was this much and this much, because the BNB cost went up, the DripX mineable went down. And then you have the debank bonus. The D-rank bonus decreases by 0.35% daily compared to the previous day. Your share rate increases by 0.03 daily based on the previous day. So you got two variables that's going to increase every single day and two variables that are going to decrease every day. You might want to take a screenshot of this so that you know. That's what I'm saying. Please overstand. Next up, now we're talking about that's the variables, the start and end values. The protocol initiates with certain values and evolves until minimum and maximum caps are reached. The following caps are defined. The BNB cost per max volume, for the power miner starts at 1 BNB and reaches a cap of 10 BNB. Jeez. So max power in the beginning is going to be 1, and the longer you wait, it's going to increase closer to 10. Woo! The supply mineable per day begins at 8 million and ends at the cap of 800. The D-rank bonus starts at 3,500 and goes down to 0.22. The share rate starts at 800 and goes up to 2,800. So these two right there are the same. So these two go together. You have your BNB cost, the supply, the D-rank, and the share rate. All right, let's continue. Okay, conclusion. It is crucial to note that the provided calculations are not indicative of price predictions, but rather serve as a description of the mathematical framework within the protocol. Please understand. You need to know these numbers. So when you're designing your strategy, you've taken that into account. All right, let's keep going. BNB payout to the stakers. The shares, staking shares. Stake your DripX, you get shares based on the current share rate. The share rate goes up daily, encouraging early participation. Stake for a minimum of 28 days up to a maximum of 3,500 days with bonuses capped at day 2,888. Then you have your payout cycles. This is another thing you really need to take note of. These are for the stakers. This is for the stakes. So the payouts happen in cycles at set intervals. So every 8th day, 28th day, 90th day, 369th day, and 888th day, the stakers are going to get a payout automatic to their wallet. Well, it's going to be there to claim. Just put it that way. We'll see. Then the BNB is distributed across cycles like this. 28% for day 8, 28 for day 28, 18 for day 90, 18% for 369, and 8%. Of course, it's going to decrease because it's so far out. You don't want 28%. This payout would be outrageous. No, it would be legendary if it was 28% all the way down here. Shares and bonuses. Please understand. The longer pays more bonus. You stake longer, you get up to 350% bonus, but it's capped at day 2,888. Essentially, that says you can go to 2,888 instead of going to 3,500. So if I go to 2,888 and you go to 3,500, we're going to both receive the same amount. It's not going to be a difference from 2,888 to 3,500. The bigger pays more bonus. You stake more DripX, get up to 8% extra bonus. Your shares determine your slice of the BNB payouts. Penalties for the early exit. This is what I'm saying. Please overstand. If you're going to get in, you need to stay in until the time is up. No penalties within a 7-day grace period after the end of the stake. If it's not ended after the grace period, you lose 1% per day, maxing out at 99% lost after 100 days. The system ensures ongoing rewards as long as you stay in the game. Commit to staking, get shares, and enjoy your slice of the BNB pie. If you're a BNB stacker, because we know before last run, BNB got up to like $600, and they saying that's going to be the minimum this time. But, you know, I'm in FA. Nobody knows. Next up, buy and burn. All right, the buy and burn. I'm not going to go through this. This is going to be up to you to follow this. I'm just going to say that, okay, the buy and burn smart contract. Every time someone uses BNB to create virtual miners in DripX, 67% of the BNB goes straight to our DripX buy and burn smart contract. The user's incentive. We want you to be part of the action. When you use your DApp, oh my goodness. When you use our DApp to distribute BNB or to buy and burn DripX, you get a reward. 0.33% of the BNB involved. So if you, with the help of the smart contract functions that keep everything running smoothly, you earn a little bit extra. Oh, here we go. How can you earn? Now, as you can see, there's a plethora of ways that you can earn in DripX. Farming. So you know how the farm works. You're going to have WDrip and BNB, DripX and WDrip. Then you're going to have the arbitrage between Drip and WDrip. Now, of course, you can hold. You can just say, you know what, L7, I'm just going to hold me some DripX in my wallet. I'm going to hold some Drip in my wallet, and I'm going to hold some WDrip in my wallet and wait for price appreciation. That's another option. Then you have the miners. You can use your BNB and create some miners. Or you can go and make some stakes, and then you get those payouts here. That's where these payouts come from right here for the stakers. So it's plenty of ways to earn. Of course, now we have the official link. The website is not ready. You have the Telegram link will be in the description. The Twitter link will be in the description. Listen, if you have any intention on being involved in the DripX protocol, you got to be involved. You need to know what's going on. This is DeFi. DeFi already is another beast in its own. You can't just, oh, let me go ahead and put something in there and then just walk away. It doesn't work like that. 24 hours in crypto is like a year in regular life. Things just like that change in the blink of an eye. So that is it for that. I showed you how to swap your drip to WDrip. And right now, we're just a matter of waiting to the launch on the 22nd of February. Thank you for your time, legends. So as always, this is for informational and educational purposes only. This is never, ever, ever intended as any type of financial advice, because I'm not a financial advisor. I'm here just sharing with the legends, ensuring that you understand what's going to be going on with DripX. I will have the link in the description. Now it's up to you to come through with a fine-tooth comb, take some notes, whatever you need to do, so that you have a clear understanding of what's going on. The last thing you want to do is get in here and create miners and stakes that don't make any sense. you know what I'm talking about. You want to do it right, and you want to do what's best for you, because like I always say, this is an individual endeavor. You got to do what's best for you, your family, and your family's finances, because no one else gives a damn about those numbers except for you, and no one else knows those numbers except for you. And that's why when you create your stakes or your miners, you're doing it based on your decision. And if you needed to come out on this day, then that's what you do. Do what you got to do. So get in where you fit in. So as always, all I ask is that you please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And to all of the legends, thank you for your time and engage.